Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie. Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi. Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie. Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington. Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson. Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson. Christopher Conley as Norman Harrington.
Convicted of second-degree murder, Rodney Harrington awaits sentencing in Peyton County Jail. Stella Chernak finds herself in a different prison, the prison of her past. Outside Doctor's Hospital, Stella's former boyfriend, Richard Jensen, waits for her to deliver the price of her freedom. A handbag filled with stolen narcotics.
My other patients had your flair for writing.
Why, so they could write their own case histories and save you the trouble?
Well, I never thought of that.
I keep thinking of what you said about Stella Chernak, her wanting to be so alone. That's the way I thought I wanted to be. Not be chained to anyone. Not by their feelings for me or my feelings for them. But
Now you've seen what it's like.
it's funny about understanding people. You start to feel sorry for them.
I know Stella Chernak would resent your pity.
I don't want to feel sorry for her. I'd much rather hate her for what she did to Rodney.
I'd like to have Stella read this manuscript of yours. I think it would help her.
No, please. I'd be embarrassed.
Why?
Well, feelings are a very private thing, especially my feelings when I came out of that coma. They don't include anyone else.
This is an honest expression of your feelings. It's the kind of therapy that Stella Chernak never really tried. Where's your father? Look, can I get a copy of this?
Well, let me think about it, huh?
Okay.
Hello, Mike. What do you think of my daughter's progress?
I'm very impressed. I'm waiting for the next installment.
He doesn't claim to be an expert on writing, only on therapy.
Oh, now there's gratitude for you. Get in the car, you brazen hussy. Can you scoot over?
Yes, I can.
All right. You know, Mike, for an internist turned psychiatrist, you're not half bad.
It's only because you've just seen my successes, that's all.
What's going to happen to Stella now? Where does she go from here?
I don't know, anywhere she wants to. She'll be leaving the hospital, but I just don't know.
Well, I'll be seeing you, Mike.
Oh, you wanted to see me?
I beg your pardon?
I'm Dr. Rossi. You stopped by my office earlier?
Oh, yes. Yes, my name is Blair, Fred Blair. I'm sorry I missed you, Doctor.
You're in medical supplies?
Yes, well, I've just been assigned this territory.
Whom did you replace? Well, the hospital has done some business with your firm before.
Oh, yes. I hope to double it. But not by getting into the medical staff's hair. Well, I'll look in on the purchasing agent.
Well, that'll be Mr. Larson. His office is behind the administration building.
Behind Yes. Thank you.
Oh, Miss Carr,
Yes, Doctor?
would you see if you can find me a pass key, please? I seem to have misplaced mine.
Oh, right away.
I stole them. Your keys, Doctor. They weren't misplaced. You don't believe me? Here. What's the matter? Can't you believe that I'm a thief? Make it easier for you. Morphine.
It's good. It's more than good.
Thank you. What? I don't remember any funny part.
Oh, the funny part is that it was written by a girl that was always complaining about not having anything to write about.
Well, she hadn't. She hadn't experienced anything. She didn't have anything to say.
Now she's discovered the essence of experience.
Well, if that's any good, that's why. I think for the first time in my life, I was forced to come to terms with reality.
You don't regret it, do you?
No.
Good. I think we're all the sum total of our experiences in life anyway. I mean, we just have to make the best of it. We can never be rid of it.
I wonder what would have happened if you'd had a choice. Just once. I mean, there was the war, and then the trial, and then all those years in prison.
Well, I think everyone has a choice. And people make their own lives. It was my choice to go into the Navy. My choice to marry the wrong woman. And after prison, it's my choice to come back here. The choice to marry your mother was mine.
You didn't feel you had to, just to do the right thing by the two of us.
You know better than that. You know that's not so. I told you I had a choice. I loved your mother. That's what I wanted. 3 of us to be a family. That's always been my dream.
What if Mother had married somebody else while you were in prison?
Well, I guess I would have had to find myself another dream. You have anything else on your mind?
Could you? Could you have found yourself another dream? Even though you loved her very much? I wonder if I could. I wonder if Rodney could. I wonder if he had to be in prison for a long time. If I could wait for him. Or if he'd even want me when he got out.
Oh, Allison, you're romanticizing.
No, I'm not. I know what I feel for him. I think that I could wait for him if I had to.
Do you know how long an appeal might take? Those things can drag on for years. Rodney would never ask you a thing like that. He wouldn't have the right. If he felt anything at all about you, he'd want you to be free so that you go on with your life.
No, he didn't ask me. Are you worried about the waiting? Or is it the person I'm waiting for?
Now, what's that supposed to mean? I like Rodney. He's grown up into a nice young man.
In spite of who he is. In spite of who his father is, in spite of what his mother was? Those two people help send you to prison?
That has nothing to do with my feelings about you and Rod.
Well, it's pretty hard to forget. After all, we are the sum total of all our experiences in life. If Rodney were free, would you feel differently about him and me? About our future together?
I don't know. I'm afraid I don't know.
When I steal, I don't fool around.
Why, Stella, why?
3 guesses, and they'll all be wrong.
Don't play games with me.
Does this look like a game? It was a man.
Who?
What's the difference? He's just one in a long series of wrong guesses. The others just had the decency to crawl back into the woodwork and stay there. Maybe I had it coming. Maybe I didn't. It all depends at what point you consider the score even.
You're not telling me anything.
I don't want to tell you anything. What more do you want? You caught me red-handed.
I caught you because you wanted to be caught.
So I want to be caught.
Why?
Will you save the parlor psychiatry for Miss Mackenzie?
You don't make up the rules anymore. You forfeited that right.
Phone the police. What do you want? The history of my life? It's a dirty book, Mike. Dirty and dull. Once you've read the first few pages, it's like you've read it all before. How do they find me? The leeches. How do I send out waves? You give them everything you've got, and it's still not enough. I've been around the track, around and around. I want to get off. Only once I tried to play it the other way, straight ahead. But you were smart. You got off at the first station. Maybe you never even got on.
Stella.
Forget it. I was born to stay in the gutter.
No. No one was born to stay in the gutter.
Don't tell me that. I'm Gus Chernak's daughter. I'm Joey's sister. We were raised to be scum. Wharf rats. Cringe when you get kicked. Do anything to get a pat on the head. Love? I don't know what love is. I run from it. Like I ran out on my kid brother. I gave myself other reasons, but they were lies. I've lied about everything. All my life. The first time I told myself the truth was 5 minutes ago. Standing by that window in the hall with a handbag full of dope. I lied about Rodney Harrington. He never threatened to kill my brother. But I owed Joey. I owed my father. And I paid my debt.
Call the police, Stella. Stella, call them.
You want a full confession? Signature on the dotted line, everything.
You bet I do.
Turn me in. Mike, please. Make the call for me.
No. If I call them, it'll be the end. If you call them, it could be the beginning.
Oh, Mike. You know better than